Hey, I'm Joel. I'm really excited to announce the release of the Message Deck. This is something I've been working on and talking about for a little while now, but it's the culmination of 25 years of experience in theater, education, video games, IT, communications, marketing. And it is finally here. It's in my hands. I'd love to show it to you. It is a card deck. Now, those of you who know me know that I love cards. I love inventing card games. But what this is a set of prompts, and we're hearing an awful lot lately about prompts and prompting AI, but these are prompts to help get your most important messages out of your heads and out of your team's heads and get you on alignment so that you can develop a first principles system for messaging, marketing, and communications. So let's take a look at how it works. So every card has got a category, it's got a title, and then it's got three different icons here. This is our motivation. So we have emotion, that's by the heart. We have logic, that is the brain. And then my favorite is a little hamburger there. You can see that's the gut. Those are the things that we need as an objective for every piece of communication that we have. And so throughout these questions, we're targeting different layers. We're targeting different emotions and different objectives. And so then there's a prompt. So this is an idea prompt about your industry. This is a big idea. So what is something that you would change about your industry? Or what is an injustice in the world that we would like to correct? These are big ideas. These are things that we don't often talk about as a company, but they're important because this is what we're really all about. Or what's an opportunity that you see that others don't? Then we get down into the story questions. These are things like introduce your company or solution like you were at a cocktail party, or what tension do you feel between your consumers and their stakeholders? These are things that are going to help us tell a story. They're going to help us talk about why we do what we do. They're going to be talking about how do we connect with our audience? How do we connect with our consumers? And then we can get down into questions like value, tangible, intangible, and superpowers, right? These are all things that we know. These are things that are probably up in the brains of our team, but the idea is we get them out of our brains and onto the table. So every question gets answered. We flip it over, someone writes the answer down. You can have multiple people answer. You can use the prompts. You can use sticky notes. You can use index cards. But the idea is no talking. People aren't sharing until they've written their ideas down. Because quite often when you're working in a team or you're doing a discovery session, especially if you're a marketing agency, the person with the biggest one of these or the person who's writing the check, they're the only person that shares. But with the message deck, everything gets out on the table. So mantras, proof points, all the way down into the technicals. What does your solution do? How does it work? Where does it plug in? What does it cost? This makes sure that everybody is on the same page. And so the idea is once we have everything collected, then we put it into a system. So here's a system where we've collected all of our messaging and we put it into a spreadsheet. But you can also put it into a guide. So this is a Notion board that I've built where I have a company's big ideas, some guidance for their team, their brand stories, or it's very simple to just create a picker where they can say, let's build a campaign together. Let's build a campaign for startups that uses social media and ads. And I want to make sure that I'm hitting some credibility. So these are all the messages that I would want to build my campaign about. So basically what we're doing is from a simple card game, we're creating a system of first principles messaging that you can use either in-house or you can use with your agencies. Or if you're an agency, this is a fantastic way to facilitate that discovery workshop because you don't have to remember the questions you want to ask. And in all, there are over 200 prompts in the MessageDeck system. The core has about 100 questions, and then I have expansion packs. And if you're a facilitator, what you're really going to love are these. These are the focus cards. So these let you then challenge your team. So you can say, so what? Or my absolute favorite is strip it. Remove any technical terms or jargon. Yes, even that term you really, really love, developer. Sorry. So what this lets you do is this lets you get all of your questions out of your brains, or all of your messages out in your brains and into a system. And that is how you achieve greatness in your communications because everybody's in alignment. Everybody's executing cleanly. You're not rethinking. You're not chasing after new messages every time you go after a new audience. And this is how you can action and really get to the deep, deep fundamentals of your company. So I hope this was interesting. I just was so excited. I just wanted to share it with you. If you go to messagespecs.com/shop, you can download a sample. You can download a sample card or you can download a digital deck, and I have printed cards coming soon. So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing what messages you can come up with.